It was a cold morning in Hangzhou. The streets were quiet, but inside a small apartment, a young man sat awake before dawn, staring at his reflection in a cracked mirror. His eyes were tired, his clothes worn out, but there was a spark, a silent fire that refused to die. That young man was Jack Ma. He whispered to himself, "If I don't think for myself, who will?" Those words became the foundation of his journey, the journey of a man who failed, stumbled, and was rejected more times than most people could endure, yet never stopped believing. Jack was never the smartest student in class. He failed his college entrance exam, not once, not twice, but 3 times. Every time he failed, people laughed at him. Teachers told him he was wasting his time. Friends moved ahead in life while he stood still. But Jack didn't give up. He didn't compare himself with others. He only compared himself with who he was yesterday. Don't compete with others, he told himself, compete with your own potential. He finally got into college, but life didn't get easier. After graduation, Jack applied for jobs. 30 times he was rejected. Even KFC rejected him when they hired everyone else. It hurt deeply. But he never let rejection define him. He often sat alone on the park bench, thinking quietly, maybe the world doesn't believe in me because I haven't learned to believe in myself yet. One evening, while walking home, Jack saw a young boy crying on the sidewalk. He stopped and asked what happened. The boy said, "They don't want to play with me. They say I'm too small." Jack knelt beside him and said, "That's what people told me too. But let me tell you something, the world only sees your size today. They don't see your strength for tomorrow. So keep believing, even when no one else does." That moment stayed with Jack. He realized, helping others believe begins with believing in yourself. That's when he decided he wouldn't chase jobs anymore. He would create jobs. Jack's journey toward entrepreneurship began with a single thought: think about yourself, not in a selfish way, but in a self-growing way. He didn't have money. He didn't have power. What he had was an idea, to bring China to the internet when almost no one knew what the internet even was. People laughed at him again. Investors said, "You don't know technology." Bankers said, "You don't have a business model." Even his friends said, "Jack, stop dreaming. Be realistic." But Jack Ma smiled and said, "If I stop dreaming, I stop living." He gathered 17 friends in his small apartment. He spoke passionately, with conviction stronger than any data or logic. One day, he said, "People will buy everything online. Not from America. Not from Europe. But from China. And we will make that possible." That day, Alibaba was born. The first years were brutal. No funding. No trust. No results. Jack's team worked from tiny rooms, with old computers and endless hope. There were Nig.